Hello, and welcome back to AllTheMons. I am Baron Battlebred, and last time we played this game, I completely forgot what I was doing. I lost a couple bits of recording, and well, I'm gonna try something different. This is a voiceover of whatever's going on right now. So we're gonna try it this way. But I need to build a storage system for all these barrels. I have all of these things for inventory, and I didn't build the thing that connects them. So we're gonna go do that, and I need to collect some pieces. This storage bit, I need this. It's like a scanner thing. I saw someone else use it, and apparently it's really good, but it also needs power, which is what this coal generator is for. And then I don't really know how any of this works, but I'm finding out as we go. I need coal. I need coal for power. That's what I need. You may notice that the audio in this is a little wrong, and that is mainly because everything about this video has become a problem. But as I figured this out, this whole YouTube thing, I think next time I'll make sure that I have a secondary backup as well as a first backup, because all this is going wrong. But as you can see here, I'm favoriting, like, selecting the routable, all of the barrels and all the pieces that are in the house, so that you can see the whole inventory as long as this thing is powered, and that's great. And so I'm just gonna transfer all the inventory stuff over here. It's the only way that any of this works, honestly. And then I need to make a module, and from this module, I can then make a. Well, you're gonna see that I'm an idiot because I totally forgot how to make a block of netherrack, of nether quartz. Sorry, and so instead of using the correct method, I tried to make it in 3x3, and now I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna go into the nether to go find more quartz. Because despite the fact that I have all the quartz that I need in my inventory, and this guy's selling diamonds, I don't even have these Poke tokens, like any of them. So it's just rude, honestly. I'm gonna look, but I don't have any. These are apparently the coins that Gimme Ghoul collects. I got them from killing that one. But these are not the correct coins. I don't even know where to get these Poke tokens yet. But that's okay. That's okay. Because, well, he can go about his business, and I've got to go figure out how to get to the nether with this portal that I found yesterday. Oh boy, loot. We're looting. Hey, we got enough obsidian and some cool stuff and some pants and some ingots. That's always good. And this is a annoyingly large portal, but it's okay. We'll make it work. And I forgot that I can take damage. Stood right on a magma block. I make a lot of mistakes in these early days. That's okay. But now I'm going to go ahead and collect this obby, and I'm going to rebuild this portal. Oh boy, here we go. Whoa. And I'm immediately being shot. What do you mean I spawn into the world and just immediately being attacked? I need to find quartz. I need to find quartz, and I need to get out of here. And that's really all that I need to do. And so I do. I find the quartz, and I get out of here. I escape. Haha, with my life, just barely. I am still in leather armor, so, you know, going into the nether may not be the best idea. I am notoriously bad at Minecraft, but also in the nether itself, there is very rarely a trip where I go into the Nether that I don't burn to death. So they expect to see that eventually. But that's okay, because right now we're going to go ahead and put this stuff together. There we go. That V button is crazy. All right, this is where I notice how easy it was to make a blocks of quartz, and I didn't have to do that at all. And yet, here we are. So I build this thing. Great. I need the redstone blocks because I'm dumb. If I'm being honest, I don't remember what I'm doing here. I'm supposed to be making a redstone block, and instead, I am not. So I'm pushing buttons, trying to figure things out. Oh, that's right, the rewards. I suddenly remembered all of the rewards that you get in this mod pack. And I now have an inventory system capable of doing this. And this whole time that I was clicking on these, I was thinking, man, I wish there was a button that lets you just claim all these things. Hey, what are those blocks of redstone I was talking about? You can see that I will be doing this a lot. I will wish for a specific thing to happen and then realize it's right in front of my face. Not yet. Not yet, because I haven't looked down, actually. So I'm just clicking on all these things individually like an absolute buffoon. So don't worry. I'll figure it out, I think. I hope I remember to figure it out. Ugh, there's so many things to click. I wish there was a claim all button. There it is. There we go. I figured it out in the end. Cool. And after finishing putting everything back into the inventory, I believe I have everything I need to create this thing. This empty tablet, and I get to put the module in the tablet. And now, because the module is connected to the storage system, the tablet lets me open the inventory from wherever. And now I have access to everything in my house. Fantastic. Now it's dark again, so I sleep. The last thing that I want to deal with is a freaking phantom. Now I have to figure out, well, now I have to figure out how to get coal into this thing. Because as long as this is powered, I have access to my inventory. Problem is, coal is not an infinite power source. Well, not always. Until you figure it out, of course. Then it becomes an infinite power source because coal is renewable when you remember that charcoal exists and you realize that you have a bunch of botany pots. But first we're going to go down and we're going to use the new button to, well, get all the inventory that the Meowths have gotten for us, which is a lot. They collect a lot of stuff, maybe too much stuff, but it'll be okay. I got so much bread. I'll never starve. I got so much bread. By the way, that villager, that traveling villager, Wandering Trader, that's what he's called. He was around my base for so long, just drinking potions for no reason. Yeah, I'll get a sword. I was thinking about killing him, honestly. Oh yeah, I put the healing station on a stick because I don't need the crafting table on a stick anymore because I have the crafting table in my inventory. So I put the healing station on a stick, and now when I push the button, it just automatically heals everybody in my party, which is great. It's very helpful. Anyway, so then I come up with a plan in order to put all these things together. I got the botany pots, I got some spruce, I got some grass blocks, I got these pipes, I got a barrel, and I made a gold furnace and this storage chest. Unfortunately, this storage chest turns out to not be the thing that I want because I don't know how this thing works. I don't know how to put the utility piece in here, but I know that it keeps stealing my stuff. I did not like that. So eventually, I figured that out. Eventually, I'm like, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, it turns out that's not how that works. But that's okay. So I got a golden furnace, which is really fast, so it's good at making charcoal. I'm going to take all these pipes and I'm going to build everything out until it works properly. Which basically means connecting it to everything and then disconnecting it from everything else using this pipe wrench, which is very useful. See what I mean? That wandering trader constantly drinking potions outside my house for no reason. Yeah, that just everything about this feels all wrong with these pipes. And I eventually figured this out. But until I do, you get to watch me stand here confused for just a moment. And then I figure it out. So first we make the sophisticated storage barrel, then we put a void upgrade in there so that we can get rid of the spruce trees. And then, from the spruce trees, we put a spruce log in there, and then we make it the memory thing so that it saves it to the setting. And it took me a minute to figure this out, but it's that brain down there. Yeah, that's the one I'm supposed to be clicking on, but I'm not very smart. And this takes a second, but I do eventually figure it out. I had to look it up. I have no idea what that sound was. But I do eventually figure this out, and then I go into the memory and I select all the slots and I put the spruce log in the front, and that should prevent anything that ends up in this barrel from ever going in there except spruce logs, which is what we want, because it's already voiding the saplings and the leaves. Now we take the rest of the pipes, and we put down our botany pots. We make sure that this is pulling. Yep. Put down our botany pots with the hopper. The hopper is important. Then I do something stupid, and I put the grass block outside. And then I remember that you have to put them inside. Hooray. And now these will grow slowly, but indefinitely. And I realize that none of this is working. That sound, I know that sound. That sounds like another portal. So I think the audio is cutting all the way back to where I was at the beginning. Perhaps having looped on itself? I'm not sure. There's the gas shooting me with the fireball, so there's about a 5-minute delay between the audio that you're hearing and what actually happened. I do, however, have figured out this golden furnace to put logs in. And it's making charcoal, just like it's supposed to, but the charcoal's not leaving. So it's around this point I figure out that this oak drawer, I've done this incorrectly. And that's okay. I will eventually figure this out. It takes me far too long to figure out that this hopper piece doesn't go to this drawer. I do figure it out, though. Yeah, see? Hopper upgrades sophisticated storage. Unfortunately, this chest is not sophisticated storage. And this is where I learned that this chest is not sophisticated storage. Because these drawers don't exist in here. Alright, time to get a barrel. Yeah. Now the hopper upgrade works. And from here, I can put it in this generator with the wrench. Ta-da! I figured out. Now if it needs power, it'll power. Sometimes you gotta double check, double check. Yay! I'm very excited that I managed to complete this in a timely fashion. I found my map button, which is very important because in the FTB map, you're able to click to claim a chunk, and then those claimed chunks, as I claim my whole island here, you can then control click, and it'll get these red X's on it. And this will force load the chunk so that this place is always loaded. And from here, it means that when I go into other dimensions, I will still have access to the inventory that's in this house. Oh, a duck. Hi, duck. Now I'm going to go back into the nether just to make sure everything works. Oh, Charcadet. Oh, you gave me so much trouble, Charcadet. It's only level 22. And Blackberry, my Piplup, is level 15. So you'd think it would be an easy fight. For the most part, it is. Except Charcadet here would not get into the ball. Just adamantly refused to get into the ball for so long. That's okay. A couple of water guns, a couple of bubble beams. We have a little fight. We figure it out. It'll take a couple, but we're doing it. This is the sound of me clicking through all of those tasks that I showed you earlier that I wish there was just a collect all button. Yeah, this is the sound of me doing that. I'm very sorry. And I lost Piplup to a fire spin because Charcadet won't get in the ball. So I throw out Sausage. Sausage has the potential to kill him. We're trying not to kill him. So we're going to poison sting him. Hopefully, if we poison him, then it'll be, a lot easier. Get in the Pokeball, Charcadet. Charcadet doesn't get in the Pokeball. And then he fries my sausage. That's not nice, Charcadet. And so I try and throw a Pokeball at him, and now he's fighting me, and he's quite angry, and I'm pretty sure he would kill me if I didn't remember that I had my healing station on a stick, and I start another fight. Get him, Sausage. and I immediately forget that he's faster than me, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. He's an aggressive little fire melon. I'm going to hit him with bubble a few times. Ah, finally. Now I'm going to catch him. Come on. Get in the Pokeball, you tiny little fire knight. Yes. Excellent. Now, at this point, I notice it says that Blackberry is at the level cap, which is weird because Sausage is a higher level than Blackberry. And it doesn't really dawn on me what's happening. But I named this Charcadet Chef. Because, well, when he grows up, he's going to have knife hands. Maybe. And I go back into the Nether. All right. Does it? Hello, little doggy. You are so cute. Yes, you are. I need this little dog, so I'm going to throw a Pokeball at it. Actually, it's probably good to have a couple of fire types. So I get in a little, well, firefight is really the best way to describe it, as I don't want to kill him, so I switch him out for Charcadet. Fire to fire, probably not too strong. And then I see Charcadet has Nightshade, which is great. So it's only going to do a little bit of damage. Did so much damage. And then I tried to fire spin him, which not my best moment. Did not know Growlithe had the flash fire ability. So there's that, which is fine because we throw a Pokeball. Ooh, a Ponyta. I want one of those too. That was a critical capture. Hooray! And now we're going to go over here and we're going to catch... Oh, that's a spooky slug. But we're going to go catch this Ponyta because this is a creature that I recognize, which is apparently stronger than me. And I don't like that. So we're going to Nightshade. What do you mean that this Ponyta has almost 100 speed? Charcadet has 25. The difference here is insane. But that's okay. Because now we're going to catch it with a Pokeball. Oh, Piglin. Please catch with the Pokeball. Excellent. We have caught it with the Pokeball. We're going to return Charcadet. We've healed everybody. Oh, yeah. We have to check and make sure the inventory works. It does. And now we're getting out of here. Because me and the Nether still do not mix. I'll figure this out one day, but that day is not today. Excellent. And from here, I head back home. Ooh, fish. La 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 la. Heading back home. And then I realized that, well, my island is not very accommodating to climbing back up from this Nether portal yet, and that's okay. Look at that bunny. What a weird little bunny. Its ears. That's okay. And then I think, oh, well, if I have these fire types, well, maybe I'll put some of them down here with the meows. But the meows are collecting so much stuff. It's probably better if I don't disturb that. The spruce is sprucing still, which is great. Wow, that's a lot of charcoal so far. And so we're going to make 2 more pasture blocks by making 2 more PCs, and then 2 more pasture blocks here, which is great. And yeah, we're gonna look at what we got, which is good. I'm like, oh, I should probably keep a fire type on the team. And Chef is too high of a level, so that's not fair. And Ponyta is also too high of a level. But our iron farm is ironing, which is good. And then I think, like, hey, maybe I should go make a void upgrade for that to get rid of the poppies. But then I don't do that because it comes to my attention that, hey, wait a minute. I saw something outside. It's a magic carp. I think I can hit it. 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 I think I can hit. Yeah, it turns out I'm really not good at aiming these Pokeballs. So I get closer and I realize, oh god, it's stuck in a boat. It's stuck in my boat. Whoops. I shouldn't leave my boats around haphazardly. Don't worry, fish. I'm coming to save you. Break the boat. Ooh, break the boat. Thank you. I broke the boat, and this Magikarp gets to get away. But while I'm up here, I see a third Magikarp come flopping down the hill. Like, where did you even come from? Because the other one was caught. It's in my inventory. I can see it. It's like, and now I have a second one, which I suppose is fine. And then I realized that I don't know what this level cap thing is, and then I look into it in this mod pack, and it turns out I need this trainer card. And I don't know where to get one of these, so I see if I can build one. And it turns out I can't make my own yet, but just you wait, because that is probably what's going to happen next session as I figure out how to get paper and a name tag. Oh, and it's been a time. But I figured out power. I figured out my inventory storage system, which means that next we can do Cobblemon stuff. Next session is working on Cobblemon stuff. Me and my party are going out on an adventure. We're going to get a trainer card. We're going to go do a gym battle. We're going to have a great time. We hope to see you there. It's going to be great. Goodbye.